Hello, hello, hello. Peace, love, and light to all of you. May the blessing and the warmth of our Creator be all upon you guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? All right. So, of course, I hope you guys have found a quiet place, somewhere to relax, have pen and a paper, um, some tea, to just be in a place where you can actually focus and take time for you. So I'm shuffling our trigger words, of course. Let's see what comes out. Let's see what can we get. Insecure, scared. Insecure, scared. Take a moment to breathe in and out. Go through that energy field of maybe an old past, an old feeling, an old memory, anything that maybe have triggered you. Write them all down into your paper. Take time to feel that emotion, but don't run with the emotion. Just take time to be in that stillness, to just feel it. And if anything comes up, any feeling, memory, write them all down on your paper. Now, let's talk about this. Being insecure and being scared, right? I do believe every part of our life, as growing up in childrenhood to adulthood, we always have some kind of insecurity that makes us scared, right? And it's different for everyone in their place and their own vibration, but we can still heal this. So I'm going to say insecure and scared. I have felt a lot of this insecurity, and of course it get me scared because we all tend to venture, right? Let's say we all tend to venture when we're young, and we don't know the bigger picture, but we know we have to move forward, right? It brings a lot of insecurities, especially when we're growing up. You don't know what's out there, and anybody around us try always the best to do their part to help us secure. But there are times that we even deal with ourselves of being insecure, of who we are, what we are, growing in this world, right? Brings a lot of insecurity, and you get scared, you get spooked because you don't want to fail. You don't want to be the outcast saying, oh, you're always doing it wrong, right? So we go through life from small to even our adulthood. We go through life being unsecured, being scared, because we always tend to always try to see the end picture. But sometimes life doesn't work that way. Sometimes it has roller coaster rides, you have stuff in between, and you just don't know your end of where it's going to lead you, right? So, of course, that brings a lot of scare to us. And sometimes when that happens, we start following just a basic rule and do not cross beyond the box, right? We tend to have something in the box, and that's where we're going to be. And we cannot get out of the box because we're always in that fear mode, right? And what can you do? What can you do to heal this? Well, I guess with me, because I know this very well, this is something common, and I have been working with this one. So, what can we do? Well, with me, it was always taking it one step at a time. So, if I venture out to do something different, and let's say it's the same kind of like a repeated pattern, and always tend to be that I always flopped, or maybe I've tried two different ways of trying to do it that's like differently but never worked. What can we do to get out of that insecure place and feeling scared? What can we do? Well, we could always try to ask someone who's pursued something similar, right? And see how they achieve that goal and come out and blossom, right? We could always ask elders that have the same experience as what we're going through. And then the other thing would be is that if it's our first time, we don't have someone to like, let's say, I don't have somebody that's gone through this similar place or a similar road. Well, we can also try to go down the the road, right? And if we know for sure that one way wasn't working, then either go the same road, but if we have people along the way, maybe ask for an advice and say, hey, I'm right here and trying to get to this. Maybe they have a clue. Because sometimes people enter into our own atmosphere to give us a notch, right? To push us forward. But if we do it ourselves and don't ask people around us, that's when we flop. And then we become again back to the ground one, back to that insecure place, back of being scared because I dropped the ball again. So along the way, you have to learn how to communicate. Along the way, you have to learn how to navigate through your system and come across other things. And that's probably what we need to do a lot before in the past, right? Um, we either get taught to either go for it, and if you flop again, get up and keep going for it, right? Doesn't matter how many times you hit the wall. But they don't tell you, oh, if you come across people and you see that they're doing good, ask them what's up. They don't tell you that. So sometimes you think that you have to do it all on your own and you can't ask no one, you know? But it's not true. Along the way, you will meet people that are probably doing the same similar thing and they're getting achievements and they can pull you through it. So you have to open up, right? So communication is the key. And seeing other people thriving will help you thrive because you're getting different point of views to different things. And then you become more brighter and more wiser because, hey, you'll say, oh, yeah, I did it twice this way. And oh my God, I flipped and I'm back to ground zero. I don't know if I dare should do this again. So once you have that, right, and you're getting this whole download of like, oh yeah, I remember now. Whatever you jot in your paper, and you be like, oh yeah, I remember those times in my past. I've done this, and I was insecure, I was scared, and now that I'm older, I'm seeing that I have done asked advice. I've done a lot of movement. I've met a lot of people. That right there is the link. Right there is the link that you can say, oh yeah, now I see. Now I can see this. And once you merge them together, that's when you know you can heal yourself and pass with insecurity, being scared. I've gone through it. I have fallen through it. I have hit the rock bottom, like they say, all on my own without asking. But then I knew that it's going to hit me again. So what did I do this time around? I went through the same rabbit hole, but this time there were people along the way, and I made sure to ask questions, ask, hey, I'm here. And I remember last time I did this, but it wasn't a good maneuver. How did you get, if you ask along the way, the doors will open. But if you stay shut and you stayed in that insecure place and not asking and not voicing your own voice to say, hey, I need some help, then, people can't read your mind. Not unless you're really that good with telepathy, but some people cannot read your mind. But there are people placed in our line to help us and guide us. So make the link, put it together, integrate that with a memory that you have pushed forward. Integrate it, feel it. And once you feel it, let it go to the universe, because you know you're on the right path now. You know that you have healed it. So I leave that with all of you. And like always, find your own moment and take that time to heal it. All right? All right, you guys. Peace, love, and light. Blessing to you all. And remember, like, share, subscribe, and pass this video on. Or if not, become the teacher to someone and help others out, all right? Take care. Bye, you guys.